I don't know what she gonna do. I wish her the best.
I know. I
And
know.
then your girl, the girl with the dude from Dominican Republic that don't want to watch his new stepkids.
Oh, the one
Girl,
Mormon. Well, she not Mormon
she's
lady.
not
She
the Mormon
reminds
lady.
me of Mormon lady.
Yeah, from
Love After Lockup.
yeah.
When is that coming back? I can't wait.
I can wait on that show. Actually,
I like
there
Love
was
After
some
Lockup.
shenanigans.
It was, but it was so good. It was like good shenanigans.
Good shenanigans.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think she's getting it, and I think she realized she don't want to be with dude, and dude know he don't want to be with her either.
Yeah.
He just was looking at her and he was trying to fake cry, and I was thinking, dude, you don't have a clue.
Girl,
You don't
it
want to
looked
be with
like
him.
he was about to fall asleep the whole time she was talking to him.
She was like, I know you're not happy, and I'm not happy, and I just want to stop doing this. I was just like, girl, he don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want to watch your kids. He don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, he was talking about how good his life was in the Dominican. Like he could go out in the club, the food was good, like he could lay on the beach, and coming to America is work.
Right.
To him.
Right. So he ain't with that life. He rather go back and be irresponsible.
I think I have a mosquito living in my car.
You do?
I think I do, because yesterday, and I'm sorry, people.
We are so
So,
off topic. But
yes.
let's talk about this mosquito, because I shut one up in my car yesterday.
So yesterday, I get home, I sit on the couch for the evening so I can watch Claws. That's my show. So I watch Claws, and then I get up to take my shower, and then all of a sudden I see like 3 mosquito bites on my leg, and I'm like, okay, I have just now taken off my clothes, so I know nothing has bitten me, in the course of me being in the bathroom, and then ended up with another mosquito bite, and I'm like, where is this coming from?
It's probably one in the house. And
I
they
feel
just
like I
getting your
would've seen
ankles.
it.
You better put that little bracelet on.
I think I am. It smells
They
smells like mint. So.
I know. Girl, I had to put on one this weekend.
I think I'm going to put one around my ankle.
I was taking the garbage out, and one decided it was going to follow me. And so then I was going to the car, and I was thinking, this thing going to follow me. And I hurried up and slammed the door. So it's in the car.
Okay.
So
think
I
it's
don't
one
know
in
if
my car.
it came out the window or what. But I just figure if they get in the car, they're going to die.
That's how I feel.
But maybe not. I don't know what their lifespan is.
Ain't it like a day?
I know Annette's 3 days.
Okay.
But anyways, back
Let's
on
get
to
back.
back on to the ratchetness. Okay, so yeah, she ain't feeling it. He ain't feeling it,
I know.
and they just need to be done.
I'm be like, here, I will buy your ticket. Get the hell out of my house now.
Because my kids don't like you no way.
I know.
And then what about old girl Hillary?
Oh,
That's a
see,
good story.
That is a good story. I feel like if it was me and if it was Shady D, I would like, after when they were sitting on the couch and they like divulged this information, and Hillary, her name is Chantel,
Right.
said, this is between me and him. Let us handle it. At that point, her parents should have fell back.
Right.
But they didn't listen, and they kept on harboring on the subject. And then her brother and sister are harboring on the subject. Like, they need to let her stand and be grown
Right.
on her own.
And even if you can't fall back, you do not do that in front of the spouse.
Exactly.
You talk to her, have a private
Exactly.
conversation, not on that trip,
Yes.
and say, hey, because nothing, well, they're probably trying to help her not get pregnant by this dude, probably.
Probably.
But I'm just saying, like, you respect the fact that she said, we got this, let us figure this out.
Exactly.
And then don't be all up in their business.
Just continue to do your investigation and then come to her alone
With
your findings.
Right, with more findings. Like,
Because
thanks.
she already tilting on y'all side anyway. Because she's like, what my parents are saying are making sense, but it's my husband, so I feel like I got to trust him. So it's already in her brain like something is
Like,
not
my
right.
parents ain't gonna lie to me about this.
Exactly.
And I already felt some kind of way in my spirit about him in the first place.
Oh, yes, he's horrible.
He
And he's a
is.
horrible liar. He's horrible.
He is horrible.
Yes.
Just horrible. Horrible, horrible. You just had a Lady D moment. Like, how you don't really see the reflection of your child, but that is how, when I ask her about certain things and she says, it's horrible,
Okay.
I just saw it.
Okay.
Okay. But anyways, yes, they're horrible. We need a soundbite of that. Her saying horrible.
Yes.
So, I just couldn't believe it.
Yes. And then for her not to know that his mom is an attorney. Like, I feel like that's something she should have known.
Yeah. But no, she didn't know anything.
I know.
Because it's a setup.
And then he said what the whole setup was and then backtracked to say, no, that's not what we're doing. But it's commonly known that you get married down there for 2 years. Yes, my mom helps people find a spouse, an American spouse, but then he backtracked it. He's a liar.
Yeah. He let it out there. He just didn't want to be known for it. Then we got Morocco chick. I'm so irritated with her. First of all, I wanted to tell her, like, she was acting so dramatic about them dresses.
Girl, how's she gonna turn to her mama and be like, you buying it? I'd be like, heifer.
You know she lives in an efficiency apartment.
I know. But she done sent that man thousands of dollars. You can spend this money on this dress.
Her mama know that she don't have no money.
I know.
And if she didn't have no money, they need to be shopping for a dress at the Goodwill or on Craigslist or something. But then how's she gonna have her boobies out like that at the wedding?
And now how's she gonna say the budget is $2,000 for a dress?
And you ain't spending your money.
Exactly.
But at least the dress was $800.
That's true.
And then she's talking about putting a corset in the back. Like, she gonna have to she needs to cover a lot of that up. Because that don't go down. Like, I'm on there on Google researching Moroccan weddings, and most of them women are covered up, not like covered from head to toe. I saw some sleeveless dresses, but she's got too much cleavage.
There's too much boobies in that dress.
Right. And I didn't think the dress looked good on her.
I didn't either.
I wouldn't have said yes to that dress.
No.
I didn't think it really fit her body shape and it just didn't do anything other than, ooh, look at my boobs. Yeah. It didn't do anything. So I don't know how this gonna work. Her baby tried to tell her.
I don't see it going down.
I don't either.
I hope it doesn't go down.
But I hope she don't get over there and then she has nobody to pick her up from the airport.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen.
I hope it doesn't even go down to the point where she even gets over there.
But her mama's spending all this money on this wedding because her mama's the only one going.
I know.
And they don't even have a ride from the airport, and she don't even realize it.
Well, we'll see, because next week's they previewed that she heard him talking to a girl.
Oh, yeah, she was hot about it.
Yeah.
And you were talking to a girl? He might be promised to somebody else.
He probably is.
And you don't even realize it, because you know you're his money train.
Yep.
That's why he ain't never going to get that visa. Why? Nope. Why would you get a visa when you still sending me money? But anyways, them people crazy.
Yes, they are. We didn't talk about the Russians. I think I kind of fell asleep on them.
I don't remember which one's the Russians. Give me their nickname. Oh,
Russian China and Rob.
White China and Rob Kardashian.
Yes.
I think they were talking about their
counseling.
date. Yeah.
Yes, they went to counseling.
Oh, and she was saying that every time it comes up, it was really hurting her spirit and her heart, and her heart was broken. I think she really feels that. I don't think she's faking.
No, I don't either.
I think she's really embarrassed about what he did to her.
Yes, and then the fact that he doesn't take up for her with his family, and then seeing how his sister talked to her. I would have went over that table and smacked it.
That's not what we just talked about in the article.
I know, but...
And now you're getting violent. So now we don't look like we living up to what we talk about, because you're talking about fighting the in-laws.
Girl, because it's not a fairy tale.
It's show ain't. That's some real shit. That's the truth. So now we know how it goes down at their house.
Okay, whatever.
So you would have smacked her.
I would have smacked her, because she was
And then you would have been on life after lockup.
Okay. No, I'm just playing. No, but his sister pretty much was saying that she was a hoe. She only spread her legs when he gave her money. No, boo, you are not going to disrespect me like that.
And you're not going to disrespect my wife like that
exactly. And he did not do anything.
So if I'm making it rain for my wife, that's my business,
exactly.
Actually. Because it says really the bedroom is undefiled, and I think that means making it rain, too.
Yep.
I'm just saying. So you just mad because ain't nobody making it rain with you. They throwing nickels at you. Dimes and quarters. Right. So, yeah, that was interesting. Yes. But what about, let's get back a little bit to Hillary and Dominican Republic, dude. What about when he called his sister, venting to his sister about everything that was going on with the family? Man, I wanted to knock the phone out of his hand.
Yes.
I was not happy with that.
No.
His sister throwing mad shade.
She been throwing shade from the beginning,
That's true.
though.
That's true. She was like, she don't like her.
And then on the next episode, he's supposed to buy her a plane ticket to come and visit.
Yes. And she's like, you never buy my plane ticket.
Girl,
you always
said it all.
She's starting to see it.
Yep. Yep.
I only
She's
love.
too pretty to be going through this BS.
You're right, and she's got a lot of stuff going in her way. Like she's making her way. She's going to school to be a nurse. So like, why is she dealing with this
I know.
dust
That's
bucket?
too much stress.
I think it might be the curly hair though.
Girl, please. He's not even that cute.
I don't think he's that cute. I don't think he's that cute at all. But maybe he's packing on something.
Girl, whatever. Okay, so we're going to get into the Housewives of the Potomac.
That train wreck I've been watching.
Girl, so who you want to start with?
I watched it twice.
So who you want to start with?
Ashley and her husband.
Talking about this baby. What you
First
think?
of all, I was drinking some water.
I've been drinking.
No, I was drinking water at this point. So I was drinking some water, and he was like, they were talking about how they had went out to eat with another couple. Was it?
It was Monique and her husband.
I was not watching the TV, just listening. And so she was like, and you said that you would be ready to try. And then they discussed like, yeah, we can start. He was like, yeah, we can start trying after we break even on the restaurant. Yeah, he had all these excuses. And I was thinking, dude, what's really the issue, right? So right when I did that, they were talking. I kept sipping my water, and then all of a sudden I heard him say, you want to know the real reason? I was like, okay, shit about to get real. He was like, because I don't want you to raise our children like how your mom raised you and how you act towards your mama or something like that. And I was like, I almost spit out my water because that was like devastating. Like for me as just a general person who don't know you, for you to say that, and then just think about how she must feel when she heard that. Her mom didn't necessarily raise her the wrong way. She's just enabling her mom to not be mature. So I get it that he doesn't want his children to be enabled like that, but that's what his role would be. Like both parents have a role in raising the child, and you can't have one that's gonna completely cater. But I just could not believe he said that. That was another asshole moment. That was like up there with get the fuck out of my house and put all this stuff in your little Fiat. I see where he's coming from.
I definitely
but I didn't like.
He could have put it in a different way, because to me it's better for him to put it out there now versus after they have a child and then they have these two different parenting styles. If you take care of this now, then what he's worried about will not be a concern. He should have said it. He should have cleaned up the way that he said it.
Girl, that was.
But I totally understood what he was saying.
That was straight with no chaser.
It was straight with no chasers. And I'm sure she would not raise her children like that because she knows how that feels. But some people, they either gonna follow and stay in that same cycle, or they're going to do something totally different.
But her mom wasn't right. Her mom is not that way. You see what I'm saying? Like her mom her mom is not independent and self-sufficient in taking care of her mother. From what I understand, she's just taking care of that dude. I was just like, I cannot believe this. I couldn't believe he said that.
Well, I bet he said now than later.
That is true, but I was still like, I can't believe he said that.
Because at least it'll kind of be in the forefront of her mind, like, this is what he thinks.
I think they need to go to counseling.
They definitely need to go to counseling. They do. But I didn't disagree with what he said. It was just in how he presented it.
Yeah.
You know. I mean,
the delivery was all wrong for me.
Yeah, because I mean, but we both know, people who continue the cycle of how they were raised. So I think he had a valid point.
Yeah. I wonder how her mama actually raised her, though.
No, she was raised by somebody else.
Oh.
I think she was raised by her grandmother.
Yeah, I do remember her mentioning something about her grandma, because her mom was irresponsible and couldn't take care of her.
Exactly.
That makes sense. I remember that now. Yeah, because, I try not to watch the show because it's a train wreck, but I keep watching and just getting used to watching the train wreck. So, the rest of them shady heifers, they went, what did they have? Somebody had a party, and Robin had her empowerment party. So
let's talk about this empowerment seminar. What did you think?
I thought it was nice. I thought she was doing something good for the community, the world in which we live. But I just don't understand how Robin, of all people, can empower anybody when she doesn't even empower herself or the people around her. And so I was just like, she couldn't sell it to me.
No, she couldn't sell it to me by the way that because to me, she's not empowering her immediate circle.
Right.
So how can you empower other people? But I do feel like her story will probably resonate with people who, may have had it and lost it.
Right.
Or maybe people who don't have it, but hey, you can get it.